Welcome back to the channel and to the new Park Who Dis contest. Each and every submission gets its own spotlight, and today we are looking at Radyr Valley 2.0 by Metaparks. Today I'm joined by Nerd Chacho. Nerd Chacho is one of the biggest Planet Coaster content creators on YouTube, / my arch nemesis, with his regular park build series and tips and tricks videos. Hello Nerd Chacho.
Hello Moomin Little Socks.
Hello there, how are you?
Hello mate, I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, good. I'm very, very excited for this one.
Yeah, me too. Just looking at it from the top, this looks amazing.
So nice and simple from Meta today. All he says is, Radyr Valley was transformed into a sci-fi themed world by a mysterious object that fell from outer space. It's up to you to unlock the object's secrets. Ooh. So starting with piece count, which is 46,503.
Is that all? That looks like that's far more pieces than that.
It does, although our limit obviously was 50k, so coming in right close to the limit there. But as you said, just by looking from above, this looks like it would be in the hundreds of thousands.
Easily hundreds of thousands. Okay, let's do this. I'm excited for this one.
This is Park Variation Golf, which means we have the Cascade. Hidden inside here are the Go-karts. We have the Hellion Ring and the Insanity, giving us the Sci-Fi theme. We have at least one coaster. We have a dark ride over here. The Swan is still in position. Look at that.
There it is.
My goodness. I cannot wait to get into this park. It's also worth noting before we jump in, as we saw in one of the update videos, Metaparks was very keen to create an immersive and interactive aspect to this park. So I'm very excited to see how he's pulled that off. And I know already from the beginning, we have to hit a sequencer to initialize the park. So let's jump down and do that now. So here we are down on the ground, and let's initialize the park, shall we, Chacho?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
What on earth is
Can we
happening?
just stay here and just watch this? I'm frightened. I don't like it. I'm old and I'm scared.
I thought we would just press a button and it just resets some stuff, but no, we get a whole sequence.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I was thinking, hang on a minute. What's going on here?
So first of all, I'm just going to apologise. The frames are going to be a little bit choppy on this one because it's a big park. There's a lot of lighting going on, and I think there's a fair bit of custom media too. We'll try our best to keep it nice and smooth. My goodness, look at not only this entrance, but the skyline behind it. Like, what on earth is happening inside this park?
It's just full, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
You just want to go and explore because you just know it's going to be good.
Absolutely. Okay, here we are. Please press for help. Oh, goodness. I'm scared again. What's going to happen now? Okay, here we go.
Gonna take off or something.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there. You're the first life form that I've encountered since July of year 11. Sorry, but Radyr Valley has been closed indefinitely ever since... wait a minute. How exactly did you activate me? Calculating. Oh, angle snap. You wouldn't happen to be from another dimension, would you? This could change everything. Allow me to introduce myself. I am your robotic tour guide designation PLANC0. Pleased to meet you, traveler. We've been waiting for someone like you for a very long time. Allow me to explain. Radyr Valley was once one of our planet's favorite places to visit until one night when an unknown object from outer space crash-landed directly in the middle of the park. No one knew what this strange object was or where it had come from, but one thing was certain. It was emanating immense amounts of energy that suddenly transformed this entire place into a sci-fi themed paradise. All of these incredible attractions run on its power. Intergalactic beings from the Pleiades, Arcturus, and Orion raced to Earth in an attempt to harness the object's power, but none had prevailed. It was determined that only a being from another dimension could comprehend the secrets of this mighty object of mystery we now call the Moom. So, that's where you come in. Yes, you. You could very well be the only one capable of finding the answers scattered throughout the cosmos. In this current state, the Moom only has enough power to open one of the two stargates the intergalactic travelers left behind that are closest to our reality. Are you ready for the time of your life? In which constellation would you like to begin your search?
Oh my god.
What just happened? What do you even say?
I'm a bit emotional.
Yeah, That's overwhelming.
I've got chills. I've never experienced something so interactive.
Wait, you've got to choose left
I
or
do
right.
have to
There's
choose.
more.
I feel this pressure. Okay. My goodness. What are we doing, Chacho?
Oh, don't
Yes,
put this decision
it's
on
up to
me.
you.
Let's go play these.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Seven Sisters. I'll start looking for clues in the Plancadian Citadel. If there's a moon fragment there, we'll find it. Go on in, Traveler. I'll open the Stargate and meet you over there.
Just what? Just what is all I
Yeah,
can
speechless. Like, just speechless. Like, just what a level of attention that is. That's just. I don't even know what to say. Look at it. Just. What's going on, Moomin? What is going
literally,
on?
Are we even in Planet Coaster anymore? Metaparks has literally just created a whole new game within a game. Are you okay there?
No. I think I need a moment.
Okay, so first of all, let's just step back a second. This guy, not only has he created a custom robot, he's animated and responds to what he's saying at the time. Like, his arms make gestures that make sense to what he's saying, and his eyes move, and...
I don't want to play this game anymore.
I
Moomin.
quit. How can we make anything ever again? Like, there's us like, oh, look, I made some sequences do some things. Compared to this now, just what's the point?
We're not even in the park.
No, this is literally the entrance.
Are we about to experience?
This is just the entrance.
What's that ceiling? What is that ceiling? And that's the orb that fell, right?
That is the object, yeah.
So that's, yeah. No,
And-
end the video here.
Yeah, we're done.
You win. We don't need to see the rest. We get it. You're good.
But he said he's going to meet us up ahead, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Okay, yes. So,
Yeah, there you go. So we've now got to go down Pleiades because
Pleiades.
that's the way that we went.
Yeah. What on earth?
Just come along to watch two Planet Coaster gamers gorp at somebody else's work.
I guess we pressed a sequencer that's being held up by two dragons. I just don't know what to say anymore.
I know. I just like, what's going on? How much time did this take?
Well, exactly. You noticed at the start. We are currently on year 217 in game.
17, yeah.
And I can see why.
And can we just point out,
Hmm.
less than 50,000 pieces?
Yeah, I know.
Like, what? What?
It's just a memento.
That display is perfect,
it
isn't
is.
it? Like,
Good.
do you ever just forget that you're actually recording a park tour and you need to
I
talk
do.
because you're so taken in by
Yeah.
what you're looking at that it's just like, and this is the first time either of us are seeing this, right? You said at the beginning
Yes.
that you've not seen this park yet, so
It was very difficult, but I didn't dig around or look at anything beforehand, so this is all brand new to me. And I'm so glad I refrained. Holy smokes.
we're supposed to go on the cascade first, aren't we? Looking at the journey. It's taking us
Probably.
towards there.
Astral boats.
My God, look at those signs and look at the neons and look at the...
Starseed Bar and Grill.
What even is Planet Coaster anymore?
What is it? What's the point? Let's all just give up. Okay, based on what we've seen so far of just the entrance to the park, I don't even know what to expect with our first ride. But here it is, our cascade called Astral Boats.
I'm glad you made it. According to these Akashic records, the moon fragment is located somewhere nearby. Go ahead and hop into the cosmos, and I'm sure you can't miss it. Good luck, traveler. That's it. That's a moon fragment. Go ahead and grab it and let's go. Great job, traveler.
Yeah, I don't think Metaparks will mind me saying that he, to some capacity, has worked for or with Disney, and I think that shows. And I just noticed that when we came back into the station, I didn't notice that before, that, yeah, because here you can't see it, but then when you come back in, you've got this sideways version of the station up here. I mean, we all know that Disney is all about perspective. That's such a considered thought, of knowing that you can't see that from when you're queuing for the ride. You can only see this jaunty angle when you're actually on the ride itself. Just, it's the little...
And after you've been disorientated by the ride, because that's done by design.
Yeah.
Hey, Moomin, you know how the community always says, oh, Moomin or Chacho, can you do a Disney-style park? And we always say no.
Mm-hmm.
This is why.
This is why. Yeah, now they can just pester Metaparks. It's fine. Leave us alone now.
Exactly, yeah.
And then we found a moon fragment. Aren't we clever? Love this lift hill here.
So original, like, such a unique design. There it is.
There it is. Okay, here we are, and we've got some signage to point us to the exit of the ride.
One fragment down. Now we're on to our tourists. And with good timing, I've heard rumor that a salvage company recently came across something big. It's gonna be another moon fragment. Head on over to the Arcturian Stargate whenever you're ready, and I'll meet you over there. Good luck, traveler.
Yeah, so there we go. It says one fragment down. So this is our salvage fragment. A few more things to look at over here, I believe. This is the old Big Bite, which has my same boring layout. but but it's things like this that just highlight that we are still in Radyr Valley. Because you would easily just think that he just created this park completely from scratch.
But it's not. And the things are all in the right place as well. So we've been touring them, and we know where roughly things are in the park, and everything is where you left them.
Yep. We've got a drop tower here. I guess we should just hop on this quickly. I want to go to there. Nice little seating dining area. Toilet.
That awning, that glass awning is so simple, but so there.
Yep. I think we're good to move on to Arcturus.
Let's go.
Which now, as if by magic, I assume the door should have opened. And here we are. Arcturus is open.
Oh my god, it has.
My goodness. Look at this. I
mean, this is just...
that synthwave, if ever I've seen it.
Isn't it? Isn't it just? And it's like perfect.
And I love how eerily quiet it is. All you've got is that twinkling sound.
Yeah.
Because you'd be used to hearing like a proper 80s tune banging out about now, but there's something weirdly...
yeah. And you can't hear the rides or anything. No. Where we've just gone from like hearing the constant sound of the cascade water.
Yeah.
Now it's just silent. And have you seen the Back to the Future car with the sign on the ground?
DeLorean with this underneath it. Next to our swan. Look at that. I love that it still keeps the authentic like brickwork on the side, even in this mad environment.
I'm so here for this neon.
And so well blended with the lasers as well.
Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. All different positioned to create the curve.
Just speechless.
This is someone who knows how to use the game, isn't it? This is someone that knows the game intimately.
Absolutely. So this is a unique one because normally I would be riding these go-karts because the park is open with guests, but this is a closed park. So
what do?
You just explore it.
Let's go down the explore route.
Yeah, we're just going to take a little manual cruise down the track here.
I'm loving the videos on the back. So I think it's the anniversary video that Planet Coaster released. It's the one that I use in my park a lot, but it just it frames it off so nicely. You can see why it's like, no, load this park at night.
Yes. Yeah, this one wouldn't work at daytime for sure.
No, definitely not. Queue for this would be a nightmare. Got to give the lap of honor to the winner as well.
Yeah. Oh, wow, it literally goes through the whole area of the park.
This reminds me of Rainbow Road on Mario Kart.
Yeah, it does. The use of colour in this section here is just phenomenal.
I'm so here for this area.
Me too. Look how well those two rides just integrate into this aesthetic.
Yeah. How well it integrates into the go-karts behind it as well.
Yeah. But again, the lighting that's on the underside of that track is what sells that.
It actually looks like a roof.
Yeah, it does.
So you know how you get swoopy curved roofs, modern roofs? That's exactly what it looks like.
And even that facade behind it, just using the scaffolding pieces and lighting them perfectly. I just don't know where to look. Look at this. Spaceship coming through that neon triangle. This is just so Miami Vice. Look at this sunset. That is the cliche Miami Vice.
Isn't it? Yeah.
God, look, the lighting for it's even got its own structure system. It's on like cables. It's like being in a giant... Yeah, it's like being in a giant arcade, but outside. Isn't
it? Yeah. Are we not supposed to be finding a moon piece?
Oh yeah, completely forgot about that. Where do we find our lovely robot friend? So I'm just completely distracted by this Hellion ring. Like,
of all the Hellion rings, in the world, this is the one.
This is the Hellion ring. XR Salvage Company, help wanted. What have we got here? Welcome recruits. Now I'm confused. Is this a station? I don't know what's happening. Oh, yes.
What's it a station of?
Horror Heights.
Oh, it's the Horror Heights. Of course it is. Okay. Yeah.
But oh my goodness, so well integrated that I didn't even realise I was on a station. I'm very excited for this. Don't know what to expect, but let's do it.
Hi, traveler. Should I say recruit? Take this elevator and head on up to the bridge and ask the captain if he's come across any strange glowing objects recently. Should be pretty straightforward.
home. Prepare to board it, taking you all in.
Wowie. He said my name. Did you hear?
It is. It's a video.
Yeah, so that's a custom video, separate custom audio that played. Yeah, because this is muted. So then the custom audio where he addressed me personally. Wowie. And then some of these scenes, like this. What are these pieces that are moving here?
What is life?
What is everything? Oh, it's the mutt heads. Just so clever, because from this angle, I just untrigger that. Just it.
Oh yeah.
Doing that. It's stuff like that that blows my mind when people have the ingenuity to just see these pieces and go, oh, actually, I could flip that on its side and use it to do that instead.
It's a whole new level of imagination, isn't it?
It really is. And then this here, the artistry here, using the silhouettes against the spinning planet.
The planet, yeah.
I wasn't sure what our robot friend said at the start. Did we get a fragment here or no?
Because we've just been in a battle, right? So
yeah,
we're now prisoners.
Oh yeah,
we're being taken into holding cells.
That's probably what's going on. Look at us paying attention. Okay.
And there's a thing.
Time.
There's a thing to press.
Here we go. I know what's going to happen. I'm seeing all these. There's doors and walkways. Things are going to collapse. Okay, here we go.
This is the Metaparks crew. Pathetic. It seems your captain has flown way too close to us way too many times. You can stay here until I come back later to tell you that there is no way to escape.
I'm breaking you out, Traveler. Quickly, hop into these escape pods I found and let's get out of here. Please move quickly. Those metal walkways will only stay down for about another 3 seconds.
I moved quickly. There we go.
It's a pre-show.
It is a pre-show for another ride, another dark ride.
What is going on?
In fact, you could go as far as to say that Horror Heights was an entire pre-show.
It was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. That was so funny as well. Well, meta humor there from Metaparks about the fact that these were obviously going to stand back up again. But my goodness, what a clever use of these items. I'm so excited for this. And this is actually, oh my goodness, we're now suddenly exactly where my station was for the dark ride, because that's the original control room.
It is, yeah.
Oh, my head's going to explode in a minute. Right.
Do we want to do this?
No, I'm not ready for more yet. I need a breather. Okay, this is Galactic Redemption 2, the sequel. Okay, let's do it.
Great, let's go. I'll drive these pods into the onboard Stargate and we'll get back to Arcturus in no time. Just keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Quiet, Traveler.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
You think these aliens are overreacting a bit? A loop fragment? I can't believe it. Grab it, Traveler, and let's go. Someone just threw this up?
some things have moved around.
Yeah. So what he's done is he's making it look like it's dual loading. So what's happened is we went into the holding cell, and then it's gone into the dark ride. And whilst the dark ride's been going, it's put walls up for the exit to make it look like it's a second station. And so you're supposed to walk down the corridor, but actually what you're doing is in game you're walking through the original room that you were just in. So you're actually in the holding cells at the moment, but it's been made to look like it's not.
The pre-show. That is just insane. And I know that was one of the things he was talking about, was trying to get his head around a way of being on a ride and then stuff is happening on the outside so that we're redirected afterwards and the environment changes. And my goodness, has he succeeded.
Very much succeeded.
It took me a good 30 seconds to realise that, as you said, we are back in the pre-show, but it's just completely different now with these walls come up.
It makes it look like it's a completely different station.
This has opened up because that wasn't there before.
Yeah. And Matey Boy up there with the fragment is now there.
So just going back to this quickly, before we continue, this is the exact same layout.
It is the exact same layout. Right. Yeah. It
was so transformed. I didn't even notice for quite a while that this is the same layout as my ride. And I can't believe they just threw out a moon fragment. But thank goodness, because we've grabbed
it. So careless of them.
So careless.
Glad we made it. But nice job, Traveler. That's 2 fragments, and we now have enough power to open the Orion Stargate. Head on over there as soon as you're ready.
So this is a park, isn't it, that's got multiple combinations of paths that you can go through. Because if we'd have chosen the other one, the gates would be opening in a different order, and he's accounted for all of that. Well, given the fact that you started it by having the 16 different combinations of rides and themes, etc., that's taking it to the next level again. That's like some kind of decision inception that's going on.
I'm just absolutely blown away by this. And now we're finally heading to Orion.
There we go. That way.
Pardon our appearance. This is great. It's like this kind of grounds you in that this is still a theme park.
Yeah.
And there's still bits that are under construction.
How cool does that insanity look?
I know. We've got another queue line.
This has got to be the coaster, right?
It must be, yeah.
We've not had the coaster yet. Yeah, there it is.
Right.
It's the Torque. Oh, it's not. It's the Zenith. It's the Vector.
We got there in the end.
We got there in the end. It's third time lucky.
Okay, time for Nebula.
Okay, this has to be a Traveler. One final ride, and we should be able to unlock the secrets of the moon. Diverting all power to LSM sequence. Hang on tight. Tight.
So yeah, we now need to activate the moon, don't we?
We do need to activate the moon.
Whatever that means.
This coaster, though, like just traversed the whole park, and so smooth, so fast, so fun.
So good.
Progressed our story even further. But enough talking about a coaster. I want to crack on with the story because I'm intrigued what the finale of this park is going to be.
I don't think I want to know what the finale of this park's going to be.
I don't want this to end. So here we are at the exit. We've got 2 stairs that are closed, and then we've got this pathway leading us back to where we first started with the moom.
Oh my god.
What's
Here we go.
gonna
Here we
happen
go. I don't think I've ever been so excited for something in Planet Coaster before.
Oh, I know. The moom. Let's do this. Oh my god. Oh.
What? What?
It's me.
What? What? Just what? I'm not crying, you are.
I don't know what to say. It was me inside the moon all along.
All along. It was you all along.
I'm just speechless. How on earth has he recreated the cartoon version of me in Blanco? I'm done. I quit.
No...
I'm leaving. Who dis? It was me. That's the answer.
It was you.
It was me all along.
It was you all along.
And then there, it brings us back up to the exit. Just phenomenal.
Did you have any idea at all that that was going to happen when you saw this when you entered the park?
Not a clue. I
that
know
all of that was hidden behind that warehouse door.
I know what Metaparks is capable of, and this is just 10 times more than I thought it was.
How do you even sum that up, Moom? Like,
no, you can't. And this is so clever, like the fact that this whole time, where we first came in and we were gawping at the moon at the beginning, that the end of the park was right underneath us, and you would never have known.
Right underneath us. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So when you walked in and you saw the warehouse doors being the fragment that fell, etc., you had no idea what was going to happen at the end.
No. There we are.
I don't know what's just happened.
I think this is probably the most difficulty I've had so far in summarizing my thoughts on a park.
Where do you begin? Like,
it's not only
you just can't.
No, even if we were to remove the whole storyline from this park, which by the way was the most immersive storytelling I've seen in Planet Coaster, hands down. Even if you were to remove that, the park itself is phenomenal, just as a park.
And how everything has fit together and how you can do different combinations of pathway through and you still end up at the same point.
Yeah.
Blows my mind. It blows my mind that everything that we've just seen is just true testament to whenever we say you choose your pathway when you're building in Planet Coaster. You go down realism, you go down no realism where you're bowling coasters into people, or you go down fantasy. This just takes that fantasy to a whole different level.
Yeah.
I have no words, and I'm hoping, like, as we've been watching this and as we've been exploring, we've been dumbfounded by what we're seeing. I'm hoping this is being conveyed in what people are watching, because there is this danger that people are going to go, yeah, great, it's a well decorated park, etc. The excitement's not being conveyed, but what we've just seen is by far a Planet Coaster masterpiece.
I have no issue saying that this is by far one of the most impressive things I've seen in the game in all of its 6 years. I'm just astounded at what you can do in this game.
With 50,000 pieces.
With 50,000 pieces. Mind-blowing. The last thing we are going to look at is just have a look behind here, Chacho.
I don't think I want to.
Everything has a backstage too. Backstage here for the, I think this is the Horror Heights. Yeah. Beams and planks.
Beams and planks. And that's your original open gate as well. You know, around the back of the dive coaster that you had.
Yes, yeah. And these are the pieces off of the original park entrance. Wow. 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 Yeah, I hope that our profound silence
It speaks volumes.
Yes. I genuinely, multiple times, I got chills from how good that was.
Yeah. Like, you can't sum it up.
You can't. What more would we
Just
say?
yeah.
Just, yeah. So I'd like to say a huge thank you to Nerd Chacho for joining me today. Make sure to keep tabs on your favourites ready for the public vote after all submissions have been showcased. Don't forget to like this video, not only to support me, but to show some love to today's creator. Catch you in the next one.